Let me connect with y'all through this message real quick. You know what I'm saying? Why doesn't God just reveal himself to everyone? Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about why doesn't God just reveal himself to everyone? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to keep it real with you, man. Like, you got people out there who may ask, why doesn't God just reveal himself to everyone? Why does it feel as though God is hiding? You know what I'm saying? Why does it feel as though God is hiding from the people? And why doesn't God just reveal himself to everyone? Like, and they could mean that in like different ways. They could mean that like, why doesn't God just physically show up in the sky across the whole planet and be like, I'm God, follow me, I'm real. You know what I'm saying? People may ask like, why is God hiding and not revealing himself to the people? You know what I'm saying? Some people could really ask that. They could be like, okay, why is God like not revealing himself to the people? Why is it like God, it look like God is hiding from the people, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give you some of the reasons why things are the way that they are. You know what I'm saying? The first reason, man, a lot of people, bro, they don't want to seek after God's face. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to seek his face, and they don't want to seek after God. So how is God going to reveal himself to them if they don't go after him, if they don't seek after God? You know what I'm saying? God knows who he is. God knows his self-worth. And you know what I'm saying? God is not about to, God knows that he's God, bro. You know what I'm saying? God is not about to be chasing behind us. We got to chase after God. God is not going to be out here chasing behind us. It should be the other way around. It should be us going after God. It should be us seeking after God and chasing after God, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's like people don't want to seek after God's face and truly seek God. And then they just want God to just reveal himself to them without them going after God and seeking after God, bro. You know what I'm saying? The people who really genuinely seek God, bro, they end up having encounters with God, man. They end up really experiencing God in their life, in their personal life. You know what I'm saying? Now, as on the reason why doesn't God just reveal himself in the sky and reveal himself here and everybody could see him in the sky and this and that, bro? Why doesn't he do that? Well, there's different reasons why that is the way that it is. And one of the reasons is we gotta have faith, bro. Like, we gotta have faith. We gotta believe that God is real. We gotta believe that, you know what I'm saying? We gotta believe that God is who he say he is, bro, without even seeing him first, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta really have faith, bro. And then you gotta understand, bro, back in the Bible times, God's presence was much stronger on the earth. So back then, he was manifesting in the earth more in like a physical way, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like they was having like the what you must say, for example, with Moses, you know what I'm saying? Moses had an encounter with God by the burning bush. And then also on Mount Sinai too. So it's like God was more present then in the world, and God's spirit was more heavy in the world back then than it is now. Like, to see God now, like, it's not, bro. God's presence, God was much more present back then in the earth, bro. You know what I'm saying? His spirit was much more heavier in the earth back then. It's like, man, I'm trying to tell you, God's presence back then was much heavier in the planet Earth than it is now. So it's like, if you asking like, why doesn't God just reveal himself to the people now? It's like, the people, it's not the same, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is not the same, bro. People is not even the same, bro. Majority of people, they don't even love God anymore, bro. Majority of people, they not even worshiping God. They not even seeking God. You don't have a lot of people who really trying their best to follow God. It's very few. So it's like, that's some of the reasons why God doesn't just reveal himself to everyone. Because you got to understand, you got to be chosen for that level, bro. Not everybody could just be like, oh, I'm just gonna see God. What? Bro, you gotta be like chosen for this type of stuff, man. Moses was chosen for that type of stuff, man. Moses was chosen for that type of level, bro. Everybody can't be just, let me wake up and let me go see God by the burning bush. You gotta be chosen for those type of levels, bro. Don't say you gotta be chosen for that type of stuff, man. But granted, like, if you really seek after God and you're really genuine, you know what I'm saying, and you're really chosen by God, man, you're gonna have your own personal encounters with God, bro. And bro, those encounters is powerful enough, man. I'm trying to tell you. Those encounters that you're gonna have with God, bro, in your own personal life, man, those are powerful enough, man. But you got people out there to whereas they don't even have no reverence for the things of God. They expect God to just chase behind them. They don't have to seek God. They don't have to go after God. They just expect God to just pop up in the sky on their demand, bro. What? God is not just going to pop up in the sky on your command, bro. Know what I'm saying? We should be the ones trying to follow God, not the other way around. It shouldn't be God trying to chase after us, bro. It should be us going after God, bro. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be God trying to chase behind us and this and that, bro. And that's some of the reasons why a lot of people may feel as though, okay, why is God not revealing himself to everyone, like, so everybody could see him in this and that, man? Like, that's some of the reasons why, bro. And when we get to heaven, bro, that's when we really, like, you know what I'm saying, that's when the pure in heart shall get to see God, bro. You know what I'm saying? The pure in heart shall get to see God in heaven. But as of right now, bro, the world is not even the same, bro. God's presence is not as strong in the earth as it was back then, bro. Know what I'm saying? It is not the same, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Of course, God's people, we still carry God's spirit and God's presence. You know what I'm saying? The real followers of God, we still carry God's presence and God's spirit. But we're talking about, like, the planet as a whole, bro. The whole, man, God's spirit, bro, it been left the earth, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. God's presence been left the earth, man. And Tiario spoke about that. But, you know what I'm saying? As for the Bible times, bro, it was much stronger then, man. You know what I'm saying? It was much, much stronger then. Now, bro, people not even the same, bro. You don't, man, you ain't really got people like, you ain't got a lot of people like Moses in these times. People walking in power like Elijah in these times. It's not the same, bro. It's not the same. So to expect God to just reveal himself in a certain location for everybody to see him in these times, bro, yeah, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bruh. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace.